mastery, you have to do, stop your mind, thought process. Okay, you are starting to do that Zen meditation with that mudra and keep in the navel places, and you sit straight and start to vipassana, looking the breath and concentrating. The breath is not coming. Okay, first slowly, thought process are not coming. You are ensuring slowly. The thought process will empty, because master said your thought process you have to stop. Thought process full, totally empty now. Okay, but nothing is not happening. My thought process is totally empty. That is a thought process.
That itself is a thought.
Thought. Always the mind is that much of crooked. Mind will come. What meditation system is using? Even Sri Vidya, whatever it is, the mind will come as. In Sri Vidya, that is handling practically by the Bhairava, Shiva. Because the mind will come in the form of Shakti, in the form of Shiva. Lalita Sahasranama, it is talking Sanagadi Samaradhya Shivajnana Pradayani. Means
to reach Shiva, you should know Shakti. And
yeah,
through Shakti only.
Actually, Dakshinamurti is giving advices to Sanagadi Rishis. Dakshinamurti Rupini means the Shiva is advising the Sanagadi Rishis.
Sanagadi Rishis.
Yeah. Who is advising? Dakshinamurti.
Yeah.
Dakshinamurti Shiva.
Shiva.
But inside there is, the secret is, if there is a figure, that is Shakti, not Shiva. Shiva don't have any figure. He is the witness. Brahma. Formless. Means in the form of Shiva advising the truth, actually it is Shakti, not Shiva.
True.
So the same way, the hidden meaning, the same way, the mind is coming in the form of what you worshipping, what you using the meditation technique. Mind will come itself, took the form and come and act and deviate your mind. In Christianity, it's calling Satan, mind.
So it's like you are your enemy and you are your friend yourself, right?
Yeah, mind, no, not friend. Mind is a good slave. Mind should be a good slave. Otherwise, you have to you have to show that much of crookedness than mind. Then only you can win on that.
You have to deceive your own mind.
But if you start to meditate, mind will start to talk continuously. What is the use of this one? What is the scientific proof of this kind of foolishness? What you are doing? You are an educated person. What is the need of all kind of this bullshit to do this meditation? For what? Nothing. This time, your time is wasting. Go and end. When if you start to end, the mind will come. What you are doing, man? You have to go spiritual and meditate. What you will earn through this kind of material benefits? You have to go and meditate. This is the style of mind. Mind will not allow to stay in present. When you are in office, you will think about house. When you are in house, you will think about office. Mind is not here and now. So, because when you come to here and now, no need to do anything. Kundalini will start to run through the Sushumna. What is the kingdom of God is like a peasant is so the seeds and waiting for that. He is not doing anything. When the time will come, the rain will come, it will rise up itself. No need to rise up this one. Stop the mind, everything will come, the awareness will rise, the Kundalini will rise, everything will happen. Actually, this is very difficult because this kind of knowledge is very difficult to handle. Whenever something, energy vibration will start in from your Muladhara, immediately you will connect with your past knowledge. Maybe this is that, or Kundalini, or this, or this. Then it will go its own way.
True.
So mind is the knowledge, accumulated knowledge is difficult to handle, but this knowledge, all kind of this knowledge you can use for silence, then it is okay. Example, the right people. If you read the teachings of Ramana Maharshi, your mind will calm down. If you read the talks of Osho, listen, your mind will calm down. This kind of many people, if you look, your mind will calm down. But so many other people, the spiritual people, if you listen, your mind will increase. Your knowledge will accumulate, knowledge will increase. One part is this kind of people is stopping your mind, and your awareness is helping to rise your awareness. But if you don't have experience, or if some other people, they are trying to increase your knowledge, spiritual myths, stories, and imaginations. It will give you the satisfaction of your ego. Our ego will increase, but we cannot experience the right path. In spirituality, the height is not the matter. Go down. How much we can go down? That is the master. So, about Kundalini, lots of stories are there. That's why I suffered a lot, because while the starting time of my experiences, I feared, because I feel the stomach pain. The starting was like that. Then I went to see a doctor. He gave medicine also. What is happening, I don't know. So because my idea was very different. While the rising of Kundalini, it will happen, this color will come, graphics, videos are in my mind. So later, slowly, this coming to upward, then I feel maybe this, there was no color, nothing. I feel very negative. Actually, I think this is a disease or something. The sexual organ is not working properly. The energy is going to top. I feel I became important. But later, I could manage this one. When I understood the coming to Sahasrara, then I could manage everything. Because of this kind of colorful imaginations, lots of. So
today as we have a lot of our like informations from YouTube and a lot of places, they give us three-dimensional figures and all jazzy effects and all.
Same thing is expecting. Actually, this is be natural. That is same like Ramana Maharshi, or be natural, then it will rise through the Sushumna. No need to do something. We can do to stop our mind, but without a proper way, if you try to stop your mind, all effort will lead to the development of the mind. If you want to stop the mind, the thoughts will rise double. So for that, actually, we are doing sadhanas. So start the sadhana, mind will say, what is the use of this one? Many things will. Don't look there. Continue do the sadhana. Sir, slowly, slowly, slowly it will disappear. If you,
Okay, okay,
that is
sir.
done.
Yeah. Sir, let me quote from Lalita Sahasranama only. Actually, Lalita Sahasranama, its inner meaning is a different one. I don't know, like people, they understand it, and a lot of gurus explain also it. Like what my question is like, in Lalita Sahasranama, we say that Brahma Granthi Vibedini, Vishnu Granthi
Yeah.
Vibedini, Rudra Granthi Vibedini. So my question is that like, do the sadhak feel or understand that this it has crossed the Brahma Granthi, or it has crossed the Vishnu Granthi, or it has crossed the Rudra Granthi? Do they feel or do they understand that?
Definitely, this is actually the experience is not an hallucination. Example, when the energy will come to talk. If you look a nude person, if you watch a porn video of Sunny Leone, your organ will rise. But if your kundalini is awakened, it will go to top and the organ will go down. The same energy, not hallucination, same energy will go to upward. The organ will go down. When the organ will rise, it is real. When it will go down and go to top, it is hallucination. People thinking like that. Because I cannot experience that. I can experience only the rising and going out, the flush, this semen. Then how can I can believe this one? Even the big scientists, they are not experiencing this one. They are not mentioning about this because the majority is not experiencing that. Very few people are experiencing. That's why the people are thinking the rest of the things are hallucination. Second, if you are accepting this one, definitely, if it is there, I have to experience that. For that, I have to put effort, lots of effort. So, it is difficult. Easy, it is not there. We can say like that. We can calm. We stay calm. No need to put effort to search about that. That is the main problem actually. This is everything we can experience. Vishnu Granthi, Brahma Granthi, Rudra Granthi, because some kind of pain is come there also. It is when it is breaking the Brahma Granthi, then Vishnu Granthi, slight pain will become. Rudra Granthi, Vishnu Granthi, the experience, reality will change. We will come to the, our life will come from the Annamaya Kosha, the physical body, to Manomaya Kosha, mental body to energy body to knowledge body to bliss body. Panchakoshantra Siddhaya Namah. If you look a person before that experience of Kundalini, definitely you will look that person is sitting there and his material things only, physical things are. But when come to activation of the mental body, what is the feeling of that person you can experience? Many people are doing normal job. They can understand only the material things. That way they are not developing. Somebody can change his awareness shift to the physical world to mental world. He is working with the hundreds of people. He have the he can understand the thought process of others. Then he can drive the others' mind. Then he can come to site supervisor or the managing director, this kind of level. Somebody will come to the energy world. Example, good healers are there. Amada Amarandame. What she is not doing, we don't know. But people are coming. Cross of money is getting. She is playing in the energy. Pranamaya Kosha. Only she is healing the people in a hug. They can feel healing experience.
Healing experiences.
Then actually the big politicians are doing not in that level, or some people are doing that kind of energy level. They know the energy level. of the people. And
Yeah, the core people in India, like who are handling the higher post and all, definitely if you go deeper and search, they are all Sri Vidya Upasakas.
some people are very hardcore Shiv Devasanas. The more
Yeah,
big business people, and they are not saying like that. Secretly, they are worshipping.
yeah,
So
and one thing also, let me clear. See, like as you said, like healing powers are there. So when these people, like if my Kundalini has arisen, and if somebody comes to me, the healing effect or the bliss they feel is due to this energy. This energy will be like agitating their Kundalini also, right?
yeah, this in Shaktipat we are doing the same thing. Actually, the, we can raise their Kundalini through the Ida and Pingala, not through the Sushumna. We cannot do that one. Or maybe we can do, but it is very difficult because the rise of through the Sushumna, they have to put effort. We can simply raise the Kundalini through the Ida and Pingala and heal them. Remove the negative energies, like negative energies, and some we can heal some diseases also, and psychosomatic disorders. Many things we can heal, and pains, some skin problems, many problems we can remove through the
Now,
activation of Kundalini.
suppose this accession takes in a wrong path. Sometimes this doesn't go through Sushumna, and sometimes it goes to Ida or Pingla. Like, will we be able to correct them and bring them to the right path?
Yeah, everybody, we can do that. If but they have to listen, they have to ready to do. They have to leave the things. Ida and Pingala, actually, you are using your willpower plus connect with the ego and do it. The manifestation is happening with the ego. You have to use ego, mind. I'm bigger. I want to be big. I have to do this one. I am the master. I am the master. You have to feel like I am the master. I'm bigger. You are increasing. Even some if you're using some deities, I am Bhadragali. Eh? I'm very big, very much powerful, and you manifesting because your normal personality cannot achieve bigger, accumulate bigger energy because I can do only these things. You feel because comparison from schools, you know, I'm not a bigger person. But if you implanting a deity of Bhadragali, like Bhadragali can do anything. So you are changing your personality for some time in coloring or fighting. You will perform massively in a massive way. You can perform.
That is where these kings and all they use this power before the war to reach a different level
Definitely in
to
India,
win the war.
the kings worship the Bhadragali effectively. In Sri Vidya, they are using Kadi system. Bhadragali was the main deity they worshipped. And so, because they have to fight at a time, they need moksha mukti. So they use the Sri Vidya on the Sri Yandra, mainly Kali, to outer manifestation. To go to inside, from Swadhisthana to Sahasrara, that is Kutila Sundari. Worshipped like that. So this is just opposite, because if you go to more manifestation level, you cannot come to inside of
I
Sushumna.
have a different question for you, like as we are talking about these energies, like so my question is that like does Dasha Mahavidya Kundalini is involved in Dasha Mahavidya?
Yeah, in all Tantra based on Kundalini. All Tantra is based on Kundalini science. Because
Yeah.
all Tantra, Kashmiri Shaivism came from the all Tantra came from Kashmiri Shaivism. So Abhinava Gupta gave detailed description about the creation of the world. Shat Vimshati Tattvams of I will we will discuss later. It's a big subject. All Tantra happened created based on that theories of Abhinav Gupta. Before that, that's included in Upanishads also, because he He arranged it very well. Abhinav Gupta. So what I'm saying, all Tantra is based on the enlightenment, based on Kundalini rising. Actually, not Tantra, Veda is also the Agni worship started resemble the Kundalini, that experience. So, Dasha Mahavidya, definitely, it is also Kundalini Yoga.
Okay. Like my next question is like when we start this Kundalini yoga or Kundalini sadhana, whatever it is, like ultimately we go through the Kundalini stages. Like when we talk about this 72,000 nadis. So before entering into this, these all nadis should be pure or it gets purified, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there are different ways. Like some people, they are in bhakti marga, they completely they are in devotion, and ultimately they also reach this stage. Some they do sadhana, and even some people like I think in Sufism and all, like it's just observing the things and all. Like yeah,
Correct.
in different these things, ultimately they reach one stage only. Like so, how does this purification happen when we go through sadhana way? Like what are your inputs on this? Like the nadi shuddhikarna and all this.
Actually, the all system is focus into ultimate happiness or joy of enlightenment. So there are different margas. Even the Krishna said in Gita, different bhakti yogam, jnana yogam, karma yogam. So dhyana yogam, Sufism, Zen, different parts are there. Bhakti marga is very easy in some way if you can do that, because real bhakti margam is not normally we are saying the bhakti margam.
There are no side effects, right?
Yeah, actually, the problem is real bhakti margam people cannot understand, because if you say they can understand, they can go to temple or somewhere, worship deities, and they can cry in front of the deity, and they can feel experience of that much of bliss and many things. These are not bhakti marga actually. Everybody should go through the bhakti marga after some extent. That is the real bhakti marga. Example, Jalaluddin Rumi said, when he became enlightened, I thought I was searching for God, but now I know, I could know. God was searching for me. Means there is totally that emptiness of the person, the personality. The real bhakti means love actually, love with God. If you go through the sadhanas of other sadhanas, definitely you have to cross this level of this bhakti path. You have to go through that after some level. But normally we are saying people are going to Guruvayur and some people are addicted on the Narayaniyam, Bhagavatam. It's good, it's not bad. But they are thinking they are very big bhaktas of Guru Ayyappa or the deity. But I don't know, because if somebody went to school for 10 years, he cannot be normal in a real bhakti marga. He cannot practice real bhakti marga. He have to do sadhanas, because that much of dirty will came.
He has to
Actually,
unlearn. He has to unlearn the things, right?
unlearn is very difficult process. So that's why if you take 100 people, very difficult to find one person you can understand the real bhakti. This is not a simple, because in our subconscious learning, cognitive learning will block you to go after certain level. Because that personality is implanted like that in subconscious mind, it's very difficult to create a new neuron pathway of the emptiness or the egoless state of bhakti. So the same bhakti will come with the master also. We can understand that person. Or you can understand Krishna. We will start to cry. Naturally, the water will come. That is not a normal bhakti. This love or this understanding, there is this union of the both zone. That is real bhakti. The same waters will come if you talk about Devi, Tripura Sundari, or Vishnu, or Allah. We cannot separate all of this. The figure will vanish. That love is actually the bhakti. We are nothing, totally empty. We cannot do anything. We are a part of the whole movement of the universe. And the bigger galaxies, what is our solar system is very small. In a planet Earth, very small. We are sitting, what we can do? Nothing. Everything is doing by that great happiness. Actually, that is the real level of bhakti, but it is very difficult to explain through the words. So, because the God will be very big and the only thing is existing, that is God. I am not existing. That is the level of bhakti, actually, real bhakti. That is also the same we are achieving through the sadhana. Chitta vritti nirodhanam, yoga, Patanjali said. Same thing is talking some other way. Because bhakti is the last level. If you can achieve from this level, you are lucky. But normally we are talking about bhakti. This is a sadhana of some kind of imagination. I am loving God. Same loving wife. Same like that, I am loving God. But actually it is not like that. I am loving my wife, but it is lower than that, definitely, the God. Because I will not give something more, something bigger compared to my wife or deity. I will not give more something to deity compared to wife. So I am loving, but that is a dealing. You have to give this one, you have to give my job, you have to give money. That's why I am loving you. Then I will cry, oh, you gave this one. That is not correct bhakti. I said that is real bhakti. That is very difficult to understand. That's why people have to do the sadhanas.
True. Okay. My next question, like you have been teaching this science for quite a long time. Like, what can we predict the time span? Like this subject will achieve this thing at this particular time. How it is like.
Actually, one truth I can say one thing. Actually, this happened. How happened this one? I don't know. Clearly, I can say. Then after what is happening, actually, then I will calculate what are the things I did. I did many meditations, many things. I traveled in India, all over the India, from many gurus. Which technique actually supported me, I don't know actually. But by the our calculations or our memory, I'm using and connect the things, and maybe this way. I can say only that one. Maybe this way, maybe it happened. So that much of complicated this one. All people described about Kundalini, they face the same problem. Why? Because your mind can record all of the things. Your mind can record all of the things except this experience. Because when the mind will stop, the recording process of the mind will stop, then it is happening. That's why some children will say, you are my father or mother's marriage photo, video. I'm not there. What happened? Same way, when the rising of Kundalini happened, your mind will not be there. But that's why this is not recorded. But we can say maybe this way it happened. That is a possibility. That's why this faced by everybody. Buddha did not describe about Kundalini full of his life. Gautama Buddha did not explain about that. Jesus not described about Kundalini. Because some kind of experience are there. They cannot actually say like that, or starting of this or that. But I think they were not assessed properly, their experience. Actually, the symptoms are very correct of Kundalini experience. Their experience, they said, but exactly it's not talking like that. So actually, as per the desire, vasana, every people have different gati. As per the desire, it will be different. That's why we cannot say this person can achieve within this time span. But one thing I can say surely, everybody have the capacity to attain Kundalini awakening or enlightenment. God created the human body with all of this capacity to happen this awakening. But who can give, who got that much of awareness level to understand the things, that those lucky people can achieve this. Example, the main reason is the birth is not our selection. Somebody born in Gaza, or how it is happening actually. That's why who can understand these things like this, he is lucky. Who can put effort on that after that, he is lucky. Definitely he will achieve one day, this way or that way. But we cannot predict. That's why, example, I am teaching all kind of this system, because which is catching that person. Example, we will pick up many meditation system and try it. We will pick up many meditation system and try it. But some meditation system will pick you and run. That is our cup of tea. So later, why I selected to teach this Sri Vidya, I took to teach this one. Sri Vidya can give more chances for many people. Means the number of people can attain enlightenment through the Sri Vidya, because it is covering all kind of the people.
The results
the
will
material
be more,
people.
Right? The results.
Material people. Yeah, correct. Material people, spiritual people is not keeping away the people from this kind of people are not uh, ready. not suitable.
Today actually all people are actually they are interested to do such system where they can blend their work and all this, like their material life and spiritual life together,
Correct,
and
correct.
take it forward. They are looking for a proven system where they can get the success also and enjoy all the benefits.
That actually